Have you ever had a moment so perfect you wished you could bottle it? For me, it was my 30th birthday. The laughter, the twinkling lights, the way my husband, Mark, looked at me like I was the only person in the world. I didn't know it then, but that night was the end of my old life and the beginning of the nightmare. My name is Lena Petrova, and 6 months ago, a piece of technology one barely understood tried to destroy everything I love. This is not a sci-fi story. This is my life. And if you're watching this, you could be next. It started subtly. A missed call from my sister. A weird text from a college friend I hadn't spoken to in years. Hey, are you okay? Saw the video. Hope you're sorting things out. I was baffled. What video? Then Mark came home. His face was like stone. He didn't kiss me hello. He just held up his phone. Care to explain this, Lena? On the screen was me. Or a version of me. My face, my voice, my mannerisms. But it wasn't me. In the video, I was sitting in our bedroom, crying, telling a faceless, off-screen interviewer that our marriage was a sham, that I was having an affair with his best friend, David, that I was only staying for the money. The performance was flawless. The tears, the crack in my voice, it was a masterpiece of deception. I laughed. It was so absurd. Mark, that's insane. It's a fake. You know that's not me. But he didn't. The seed of doubt had been planted. The voice, it sounds exactly like you, he whispered. That was the moment I first heard the word deepfake. I fell into a rabbit hole. I learned that deepfakes use a form of artificial intelligence called a generative adversarial network. Basically, two AIs fighting each other. One creates the fake, the other tries to spot the flaws. They battle millions of times until the fake is perfect. I used to think this was just for celebrity face swaps in movies. I was wrong. The technology has democratized. For $50 and a few hours of training on my public social media photos, anyone could become a puppet master. My face, my identity, was no longer my own. It was a digital asset waiting to be stolen. The video with Mark was just the opening gambit. A week later, I was called into my boss's office. I'm a kindergarten teacher. My life is built on trust. On his desk was a printed email. It was from my personal account. The email was sent to the entire school board. In it, I confessed to having a drug problem, to stealing supplies, to being unfit to be around children. The language was slightly off, but the email signature, the tone, it was convincing enough. My boss was a good man. He was concerned, not accusatory. But the trust, it was fracturing. Then the second video dropped. This one was sent directly to my father. It was a video call simulation. I was in a dark room, hysterical, begging for $10,000 in Bitcoin because I'd been in a car accident and fled the scene. My dad, a 70-year-old who still struggles with right-clicking, almost had a heart attack. He maxed out his credit card before he called me, sobbing with relief when he heard my real voice. That's when I knew. This wasn't a random prank. This was a targeted, systematic campaign to erase me, to destroy my marriage, my career, my family. Someone was using a digital voodoo doll of me, and they were twisting the knife. I went to the police. They were sympathetic, but useless. It's a digital matter, ma'am. Very hard to trace. We'll open a file. A file. My life was turning to ash, and it was being stored in a file. So, I had to become my own detective. I hired a cybersecurity expert, a woman named Anya who worked out of a basement filled with server racks and empty energy drink cans. She told me, they're good, but not perfect. Look here. She zoomed in on the fake video of me crying. The blinking pattern is just a little too regular. And the reflection in your eye, it doesn't match the lighting in the room you're supposed to be in. The AI is great with faces, but it struggles with the physics of the entire scene. Anya started tracing. The videos were uploaded through a series of VPNs, routed through servers in different countries. The Bitcoin wallet my dad sent money to was empty within minutes. This was a professional. We had one lead, a tiny, almost invisible digital fingerprint. The AI model used to create the deepfakes was a specific, less common open-source model, and the person using it had made a small, amateur mistake. They had left a metadata tag in one of the earliest, lowest quality test videos they'd made, a video we found buried on a shady image board. The tag contained a username, Arachne. Anya leaned back in her chair. Arachne, the weaver who challenged a goddess. This person is arrogant. They see this as their masterpiece. Anya cross-referenced that username with every data breach and leak on the dark web. For days, nothing. Then, a hit. Arachne was linked to an old, abandoned email account. And that email account was part of a leak from a small, now-defunct graphic design forum I used to frequent 10 years ago. The name that came up was Leo Martin. My blood ran cold. Leo, a quiet, shy man I'd briefly dated for a few months over a decade ago. It hadn't ended well. He had become possessive, obsessive. I broke it off. He sent me a long, rambling email about how I'd ruined his art and then vanished from my life. Until now, he wasn't trying to get money. He wasn't trying to blackmail me. He was an artist, and I was his canvas. His revenge was his masterpiece. He was weaving a new, horrific reality around me, thread by digital thread, until the real me was completely suffocated. We took everything to the police. With Anya's evidence, they had enough for a warrant. They found Leo in a small apartment, walls covered with pictures of me, surrounded by high-end computers. He was arrested. He's awaiting trial. But this story doesn't have a clean, happy ending. Mark and I are in counseling. The trust is slowly coming back, but it's a daily struggle. My father is still terrified of his own phone. And every time I look in a mirror, I have a split second of doubt. Is that really me? I am one of the lucky ones. I found an expert. I had the resources to fight back. Most victims don't. This is the new reality. We have created a technology that can weaponize truth itself. It can destabilize elections, incite violence, and destroy innocent lives from the other side of the planet. The code is out of the bottle. So what do? We get paranoid. We demand provenance and watermarking from tech companies. We support laws that criminalize malicious deepfake creation. We become digitally literate. If you get a strange video, call the person. Use a code word. Be skeptical. Your face, your voice, your identity are no longer yours by default. They are privileges you must now fight to protect. Don't wait for the mirror to start lying to you before you decide to fight back. Thank you for listening.